People keep playing music in the pool area after hours, so I play my own music on a loop at max volume. I live in this apartment complex where my unit is right next to the pool. And I mean right next to it. Like if I open my window, I can literally reach out and touch the fence. The walls are so thin that if someone is having a normal conversation by the pool, I can hear every single word. I've heard breakup fights, first date small talk, people gossiping about their coworkers, everything, which is annoying, but whatever. It's a shared space. I get it. The pool is supposed to close at 10 p.m. That's the rule. There are signs everywhere. On the gate, on the fence, in the lease agreement I signed. 10 p.m. sharp, everyone out, except nobody follows it, ever. Last Tuesday, I'm trying to sleep and it's like 1 in the morning. I can hear this group of college kids blasting music and screaming lyrics. One girl kept doing this horrible drunk singing voice that sounded like a dying cat. I tried to ignore it, put a pillow over my head, turned on a fan for white noise. Nothing worked. At 2 a.m. I finally gave up on sleep and just laid there staring at my ceiling, listening to them have the time of their lives. The next night, same thing. Different group of people, but same problem. Music blaring, people yelling, splashing around like it's 3 in the afternoon instead of midnight. This time they didn't leave until 4 a.m. 4 in the morning. I was so tired the next day I almost fell asleep in a meeting at work, so I decided to do something about it. I called the front office and explained the situation. The woman who answered seemed super sympathetic at first. She was like, "Oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry you're dealing with that." Then she told me to call the cops. I asked her why the office couldn't just enforce their own pool hours, and she went, "Well, we don't have staff on site that late and we can't really monitor it. So yeah, call the cops." Fine. I called the non-emergency police line, explained everything. The guy on the phone sounded bored out of his mind. He basically told me there's no county noise ordinance, so there's nothing they can do. They might send someone out, but probably not. And even if they did, they'd just ask people nicely to leave. No county noise ordinance, huh? That's interesting, because I live in Texas and I know for a fact they will enforce obscenity laws. You can't just blast inappropriate content in a shared space. Friday night rolls around, and sure enough, there's a group of teenagers at the pool at 10:30. Music is pumping. They're doing cannonballs and screaming. I watched them for a few minutes from my window, just getting more and more angry. Then I had an idea. I grabbed my Bluetooth speaker, the nice one I bought for beach trips that's waterproof and has incredible sound quality. I opened my window, put that speaker on the windowsill pointing directly at the pool, and pulled up Spotify. I searched for What's New Pussycat by Tom Jones. You know that song? The really annoying one with a weird high-pitched voice that goes on forever. I hit play, turned the volume to max, and set it to loop. What's New Pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's New Pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Over and over and over again, at full blast. The teenagers noticed immediately. One of them yelled, "What the hell is that?" Someone else went, "Is that coming from that apartment?" They tried turning their music up louder to drown it out, but my speaker was way more powerful than their little phone. After about 15 minutes, one girl stood up and yelled toward my window, "Can you turn that off?" I just closed my curtain and let Tom Jones keep singing. What's New Pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. They lasted 25 minutes before packing up their stuff and leaving. The pool area went completely silent. I turned off the music and went to sleep. Best night of rest I'd had in weeks. Saturday morning, I woke up to an email from the apartment management. Due to recent complaints about pool area noise, they would now be locking the pool gates at exactly 10 p.m. every night, no exceptions. Finally, Saturday night, 10 p.m. hits, and sure enough, I saw a maintenance guy come out and lock the gates. Nobody at the pool. Perfect silence. I actually got excited thinking the problem was solved. Then came Sunday night. No maintenance guy, no locked gates. And at 10:30, there was a full-on party happening. At least 20 people. Someone had brought a whole cooler. There was a girl doing handstands in the shallow end. Music was blaring from multiple phones at once. I didn't even hesitate. Window open, speaker out, What's New Pussycat on repeat at maximum volume. This time I even sang along just to make it extra annoying. A guy in a backwards hat marched up toward my building and started yelling, "Dude, what is your problem?" I just yelled back through the window, "Pool closes at 10, and kept singing along to Tom Jones. The party tried to stick it out. They really did. But that song is designed to drive people insane. It's repetitive and annoying, and it gets stuck in your head. After 30 minutes, the cooler was packed up, towels were grabbed, and everyone cleared out. Since then, I've done it 3 more times. Every single time people show up after 10 p.m., out comes What's New Pussycat, and every single time they're gone within half an hour. I've gotten pretty good at timing it. The longest anyone's lasted is 35 minutes. Last night, someone actually knocked on my door to complain. I opened it holding my speaker and asked if they needed something. They just walked away without saying anything. The pool is mine after 10 p.m. now. Well, technically it's closed, but you know what I mean.